entertainment, lifestyle vlogs, and information. And tonight I've got an unbagging of my actual own diary confessions Asexual merch hoodie. Yes, I bought myself an early Christmas present, which is one of my very own designs. I have not got this design before. I have got some of my other Asexualise designs. This is a new range of clothing I've done to go with my Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual book. If you haven't already got a copy of this, please go to Amazon and get a copy now. It is still reduced for Cyber Monday week, so this is your last chance to get it reduced before Christmas. It's reduced in the paperback, hardback and ebook, and this Diary Confessions merch is to go with this book. So yes, let's unbag it together. I'm super excited for this. It's the first time I've actually seen this in person. You're not going to see my home address because I picked it up from a store. So all you can see on this is my name. So I'm really excited to unbag it and see what it's like in person, right? Let's hope it fits. I had to decide what size I am. Oh my god. Because I vary in size. So yeah, I'm super excited. Oh my god. This is like so exciting. Oh my god. They wrap it up really well. Oh my god. Are you ready? Are you steady? Oh my god. This looks friggin' amazing. Look at this. This looks absolutely incredible. I love the way they pack it up. Oh my god. This is a large. I might have got a bit too large, I don't know, but I like them long. This looks massive. But look. Be bold, be authentic, be you. This has got my face on it. Look at that. Oh my god. This is incredible. Just look at it. It looks a bit big actually. I don't know which size to get. Oh my god, just look at that. Just look at it. Isn't it amazing? Be bold, be authentic, be you. And that's my face on it. Wow, this just looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. I want to turn the camera around on it because this looks amazing. It's like, wow, this is just like out of this world. Look at this. This is incredible. Look at it. Absolutely incredible. Just look at the detail of it. This is my own hoodie. Wow, just look at it. Be bold, be authentic, be you. This is my own design of hoodie, people. Look, this is exactly the message I want to send to the world. Look, this photograph is took from my book cover. Just look at that. Wow. I'm not actually sure if this is a bit big for me. I've ripped the packaging open now because it looks pretty massive. It's a large. I don't know what size to get because I can vary in size, but I think it's like one of those long ones. It might be a bit big on me actually. So I will try it on for size, but look at this. So good. Absolutely incredible. I'm really pleased with that. Be bold, be authentic, be you. You know, it's really nice. I love the writing as well. I love the writing. It's kind of like quirky and different. Look at this. Look at this. Don't you think it's stunning? I think that's amazing to see my own design on a hoodie. Look at that. I'm so pleased I got one of my own hoodies. So I'm going to try and put it on now and see if it fits. Right, sorry, you're going into darkness. Right. Because this is the large size, people. The large size. And I'm not sure what size I need, but I got large because I thought I'd rather have it oversized than under, but it's quite big. But as it's winter, I like my clothes, I like to layer clothes underneath. But look at this. This looks amazing. This is a message I want to send to the world. Be bold, be authentic, and be you. So you can get this on Amazon. It's my own design. It's a hoodie. It's amazing. We've got t-shirts as well. Let's see if it's a bit big. I'm not sure if it's a bit big for me. God, it's so nice. The fleece lining's lovely. But I like them quite long for winter. Oh! Look at this. Actually, because I've got quite a big chest, I need the large size. Oh, it's quite snug actually. It looks big, but it's snug on me. Yeah, because that's the problem when you've got big chests. It's unisex, you see. So if it's guys or girls or whatever gender. So the sleeves are a bit big. But I have to put up with that because I'm 5'4.5", so I'm very short. So actually sometimes the sleeves come longer. So yeah, it is actually the right size. It's just a little bit big on the arms because I'm so short. But in terms of fitting over the chest, it only just fits over my chest because I'm big busted, you know. I don't really mind telling you, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? So yeah, so if I hadn't got the large, I probably would have been too small. But look at that. God, I love that. This is an early Christmas to my present to myself. It's my own design. I love hoodies. I made sure I like long hoodies as well in the winter. So this is perfect for me because it hangs really nicely over my clothes. I've got trousers on. I'll just show you. So yeah, I love it. Oh, thank you so much, Imran. So yeah, this is on Amazon. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Actually, it goes really well. It goes really well with my beautiful curves. I like being curvy, girl. Yeah, look at it. It's amazing. So this is my book cover. This is my best-selling book this year. Get a copy of this on Amazon. It's reduced still for Cyber Monday week. Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Asexual Life. It's my own diary book, and this is the merch that goes with it that I designed myself. Look. Isn't that cool? Be bold, be authentic, be you. See? It's very important that we do this in life. We be our true, authentic self always. Because when we're our true, authentic self, that's when we can experience as much love and presence with people as possible, you know? So yeah, I really love it. Oh, it's nice and warm. Look how fleecy it is. Ooh. Look how fleecy it is for the winter. Look at this. This is so fleecy. It's really nice and warm. So yeah, it's really beautiful. Really beautiful. I'm really pleased with it. So you can grab some of this merch if you want on Amazon. So this is my designs on Amazon. So I've got different designs. This is my hoodie I've got on. So this is directly from Amazon. This is amazon.co.uk, but you can get it from .com as well. So Diary Confessions, Asexual Life. This is the name of the brand. And then this is the design. Be bold, be authentic, be you. So this is the one I've actually bought in black. I got a size large, so yeah. But it's unisex. It's really nice. It's very, very warm, so I won't need to layer up much. Imran, you look beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and Nathan says beautiful as well. Thank you, Nathan. Jude, really pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. I really appreciate them a lot. So yeah, so this, see, be bold, be authentic, be you. Inspired quote, Sandra Bellamy. That's my actual full name, Sandra Bellamy, in case you didn't know that. And this is a pullover hoodie. I like pullover hoodies the best because I think they're nice for the figure. So yeah, you can get different colours. You can get navy. You can get heather. You can get like a deeper blue, that's kind of like an aqua blue. I really like that as well, to be honest. So yeah, I like black though, because black goes on anything, doesn't it? It looks great as well, black with the red. I mean, the red really stands out, but I want people to know this message across the world. Be bold, be authentic, be you. So this is brand new Diary Confessions Asexual Life merch, and I've literally got all this merchandise I designed myself. So this is a hoodie I've got, but you can get tops in it if you want like a long sleeve top. It's got different colours in here. So it's really easy to find this on the amazon.co.uk site. It happens to be easier to find it than .com. When you just type in Diary Confessions Asexual Life merch, it comes up with all this stuff. So the .com, for some reason, it's a little bit harder to find, but if you put Asexual Life merch in there, it should, and Diary Confessions Asexual Life merch, it should come up. So yeah, look at this. So I've got like just like sweatshirts as well of it. So, and then I got t-shirt and yeah, oh my gosh. There we go. Look. So this is a zipped hoodie, but I preferred the one that's all, you know, in one without the zip. But I have got zipped hoodies as well, but I just think my figure really suits the pullover hoodies. You know, and I think this is a message that we should be sending to the world these days. Be bold, be authentic, be you, because so many people are worried about being their true authentic self, worried about what people will think, worried about what people will say. Do you know what I mean? But it's only when we're truly ourselves and we be vulnerable that people can really feel our essence and being and understand us and give us the love we desire in and of itself and ourself. So it's so important. So there's also tank tops, and there's long sleeve t-shirts as well as short sleeve t-shirts. I've also got these other ones as well called Asexualise merch. So if you're looking for a different design, I've got these, which again, it comes from the book. If you look at the book, it's got a red heart, which says 78 life lessons to Asexual life, because they're throughout the book. So this is just Asexual life in the middle of a heart, which I really love. I think this is especially in the purple, because it's very asexual colours. So yeah, there's loads of designs here. Great for Christmas presents. This is a Christmas present to myself I've got on, see? And yeah, tank tops, great for the gym. You know, great for just chilling out. Get one for the summer, ready for the summer. So this is a zipped hoodie in the speech bubble. So yeah, I think this is really nice. This is a cute one. Oh, I can't get my phone in focus. I can't get my phone in focus very well on that, but yeah, you can see it in here because it's bigger in there. Look at that, Asexual life. I get my phone in focus. It doesn't want to focus, does it? There we go, Asexual life, and that comes in red as well. So yeah, I think it's really, really nice. So yeah, I mean, I never dreamt years ago that I would be creating my own merch. So this is like a new brand that I've got. I also have a Redbubble shop for my Asexualise designs. So this one is this Asexual life merch is for anyone that loves a book. You know, it doesn't have to be asexual to get this book. Diary Confessions of Hyperromantic Asexual, really insightful if you are considering getting into a relationship, if you're on the dating scene, if you want to know how relationship dynamics work, if you want to decipher texts, what they really mean when they say stuff, it's all in this book. It's very insightful. So yeah, and then the Redbubble is my actual asexual shop, Asexualise merch, rather than Diary Confessions Asexual Life merch. These designs I've done a while ago. This is Redbubble. See Redbubble, and it's got Asexualise shop in it, Asexualise shop in the URL. So these are like all my designs. So there's 60 different designs on all different merchandise. Look, I've even created an asexual emoji. Look at that. Asexual flag emoji. So yeah, I designed that myself. I did a few variations actually. So yeah, these are quite popular. So Redbubble ship all over the world. There we go again, the little flag. Isn't he cute? He's very cute. So yeah, so I've got tons of different designs on here. I prefer cats. It's quite a funny one. See, prefer spelled Prefur. So this is my Asexualise Redbubble shop. I got cards on here and clocks and everything you can think of, you know, all these different things. Clothing, kids and babies, phone cases, stickers. Look, these are all different phone cases I've got that you can get. So yeah, do dresses as well and skirts. Just tons of different designs. So yeah, digital art. Look at all these ones. These are all my own designs. So I think these are pretty cool. I'm Ace. That's a nice one. Ace Pan Romantic one, that is. So yeah, there's the little emojis. Asexual emojis. So yeah, I've got loads of different stuff. So if you're looking for gifts, up to 60% off from Redbubble shop. So Asexualise designs. Just go to redbubble.com/people/asexualise/shop, or you can just put www.http:// and then you can do asexualise.rebel asexualise.redbubble.com. So instead of putting all this, redbubble.com/people/asexualise, you can literally just put asexualise.redbubble.com, because I've got a unique URL as well. So that's my Asexualise designs, and I literally do cards and all sorts of stuff and clocks. But if you're looking for Diary Confessions Ace Your Life merch, that's currently only on Amazon, amazon.co.uk and amazon.com though, and other Amazon stores, some other Amazon stores in different countries as well. So that's what I've got on at the moment, is the hoodie, this one here. So I think it looks really nice. I'll show you again. Look, this is what it looks like in person. I just unbagged it. Look, be bold, be authentic. You. This is a message we need to spread to the world, people, because the world needs more of your authenticity. It needs more of who you truly are. It needs more of you showing up in the world and shining your light unapologetically, and being bold and brave and courageous in putting yourself out there as you truly are. You might notice that I don't usually wear makeup in my videos, right? What person usually goes on social media without putting makeup on? Not many women do that. But why do I do it? Because I think I'm naturally beautiful. And if other people don't think I'm beautiful, that's okay. I don't care. I'm just being me, and I'm being authentic, raw and real, because so much of social media is just like shown the perfect bits, or they Photoshop their pictures, or they put AI on there now and they snip it and all sorts of stuff. I don't do that usually. With my videos are me, raw and real. I barely even edit the majority of my videos. Like most of my videos are just raw and real, like this one, they're just live. Or they're shot on camera, you know, shorts, and it's in the moment. Do you know what I mean? Because I want people to see the raw, real, authentic me in order to know that they can be their raw, real, true, authentic self. It's really important in life, because a lot of people, they get so worried and fearful about what other people think of them that they never live their true life, their true purpose, and they never live into who they're truly capable of being. They live in fear all the time, and scarcity, and worrying about what people think. I don't care what people think of me. I like being who I am, and I think it's important that more of us be ourselves, be authentic, be bold, be real, be you, basically, which is the message I've got on these t-shirts, because it's such an important message we need to spread to the world. The world needs more of you. It doesn't need more replicas of other people. It needs your unique ingredients you bring to the world. It needs your uniqueness. This means it needs your mix and your flavors of ingredients that you've got within yourself, all the life experience, all the skills, all the knowledge. It means it needs you, and we need more of you to shine your light on the world, to embrace who you are, and to just be comfortable doing that. You don't have to have the perfect face or the perfect body or the perfect hair. No one is frigging perfect. You'll find there's people that love all different body types, all different shapes, all different hair colours, all different sizes. So just be you. Be bold, be authentic, and be you. And don't forget to grab one of these fantastic hoodies that actually tell people to be bold, be authentic, and be you. Let's spread the word. Let's spread the love, people. I think this is amazing. I'm really happy. It's very warm for the winter as well, which is really good. And don't forget to grab a copy of my actual book, Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Ace Your Life. This shows you a different way of being, and it shows you how to have your asexual needs met, even in a sexual way that's comfortable for you, or to have passion without the sex. And it explains how to get your asexual needs met in a relationship with a heterosexual. It's a really good book, but it also teaches you a lot of life lessons. So it's actually my diary book, so it's a real life story, and it's centered around the fact I have a vision of a guy that actually, this guy appears in my reality a few weeks later, and it's what happens from there and why our paths crossed. It's really insightful. So if I read it out to you, Sandra Bellamy, that's me, a self-confessed hyper-romantic asexual, believes she has psychic abilities. I actually do believe that. I should say I know that, but there we go. Convinced she has an Indian soulmate from a past life who she's been trying to find in this one since 2014. Sandra prays to see him, but all is not as it seems, people. He loves tragic love stories and unhappy endings to go with his bad boy persona. She just wanted the guy of her dreams. Little did she know the horror of her vision becoming reality when a chance encounter changes the trajectory of her life forever. How far their worlds seem apart, fate has drawn them together. But why? Join Sandra from some incredible real-life asexual adventures with many twists and turns of fate, where asexy attraction becomes climactic, kissing passion, sensuality turns into personal power, and self-love takes on a whole new meaning. As she embarks on a journey of self-discovery, uncovering some deep truths in the form of life lessons 78 to be precise, that will ace your life and set you free to be your authentic self in all of your naked soul glory. If you've ever wanted to make your own dreams and fantasies a reality and get your asexual needs met, Sandra shows you the way, giving a whole new meaning to love, affection, and human connection. So definitely get a copy of this book. It is on reduced price at the moment for Cyber Monday week deals. So after this week, it will be going off back to full price. So do go and grab a copy of the ebook of this, or the printed version, the paperback, or the hardback, right? So you've only got like a few days left, and grab yourself some merch, right? Grab yourself one of these, or one that's got a heart saying Asexualise on it, and let's show the world what you're made of. This is very, very important message. We all need to be spreading this to the world. Be bold, be authentic, be you. Because so many people are living in fear and they feel they can't be themselves because they can't live up to the ideology or idealism of other people. But no one's perfect, right? I like to show on this channel the raw, real truth of asexual life on a daily basis. So you can see the challenges, but also the joys of asexual life. You know what I mean? And that's really important, to show everything, all different facets of your personality, all different facets of your life, because you're worth it. You're meaningful. You matter. You really, really matter in life. It's important to show your quirkiness to the world, your individuality. It's your individuality that makes you beautiful. I'll repeat that. It's your individuality that makes you beautiful. All your quirks make you beautiful. All your nuances make you beautiful. There is no such thing as perfect, because everyone has a different idea of what beautiful is, of what good is, of what good looking is, of what personalities are attracted to. So just be more of you, then everyone can decide for themselves, you're for me or you're not for me. You're not going to be for everyone. I'm not for everyone. Right? I'm nice and hyper. I love being hyper. I love being energetic. I love being loud and bubbly and talkative. But some people don't like that. They want a quiet life. I like a nice, bubbly, loud, energetic life because that's me. So celebrate who you are. Celebrate your gorgeousness. Celebrate who you are. Hello, nice to see you. And be your authentic self. Love your quirks. Because if you love your quirks, then it shows up as confidence and self-esteem. And if other people put you down about your differences, your quirks, then they're not your people. You don't need to spend time with the people that put you down and belittle you. You need to spend time with the people that accept you for who you are, that love you for who you are, that realize the shining star you are as you are. Be around people that are like-minded, where you can be unapologetically yourself, where you can be your bold, beautiful self, where you can be authentic and feel comfortable and safe and happy and secure. Be you. It's a big thing for me. Oh, you got a new job. Wow. In Indian currency. That is a lot of money in Indian currency. Congratulations. What job did you get? It's a very big deal, yes. But we must remember success is measured by different things to different people. I personally do not measure success by money. I'm basically think of success as how much you impacted other people's lives, how much you made the other people feel good about themselves, and how much you gave kindness. So, oh, you're a product manager. That's incredible. Wow. But it's very important when you do achieve goals, ambitions, and dreams to recognize that. All too often, we do actually like kind of miss things in our life. So we'll have something amazing happen to us or something great, and we'll be thinking, oh, that's good. And then it passes us by and we don't acknowledge how far we've come in life. So I want to congratulate you on getting the new job of product manager. I mean, that is absolutely huge. Huge. You said it's 3.5 million in Indian currency. Sounds like it's an Indian gold mine, this company. What company is it? Are you allowed to say or not? But that's incredible. Well done. So in life, it's really important to have goals, ambitions, and dreams, and it's important to go after them, regardless of what anyone else thinks, says, or does. Because I have an embrace your quirky philosophy that is literally about that. It's about embracing your quirkiness, embracing your individuality, no matter what anyone else says, thinks, or does, and pursuing your dreams with vigor and resistance to other people's criticisms or people telling you not to do this and not to do that. They are not you. You have to do what makes you happy. I personally don't measure success by the amount of money I have in my bank, but I'm grateful for the money I do have in my bank. And I think money is important, but I measure success in terms of like, how am I doing something I enjoy? Am I helping other people? Am I happy in my life? So success means things to different people. What does he say? In chat, I will buy the bike soon. My dream is a bike. Before then, I have to buy a car for my father and jewelry for my mother. Oh yes, so you're Indian. So my ex-boyfriend was Indian, and I'm interested in Indian guys, so I understand your culture is that you usually spend money on your family and stuff like that. So yeah, it's important so long as you're happy, because all too often, including in Indian culture, I find that they do things to please their parents, even if they don't want to really do it themselves. So if you're happy in your job and you love it and you genuinely enjoy that, then that's great. But always remember that true success is the lives you impact when you're on this planet Earth, because money you can't take to the grave, you can't do anything after you're dead, right? But if you impact a life by saving lives and changing lives in this life, that passes down to generation. So you're like saving and changing lives in the future, whereas money doesn't do that. Money's important, really important. I think it's great you've got the job that you wanted and it's incredible, but we almost must stay focused on what really matters in life. All too often people go after money, and I have a friend who works with Fortune 500 companies. I mean, he works with billions of dollars. He's in America, but he's had friends that have committed suicide even though they're billionaires, because it's not fulfilling enough. Because when people reach a certain level of money, they're not satisfied with that amount of money, so they want to get another level, and they still feel empty inside because they haven't taken care of other aspects of their life. So always make sure you look after other aspects of your life. You are right. I wanted to become actor, but my father's dream was to be an engineer. I thought that might be the case. You should go after what you want to go after, not what your parents dictate. I know that's hard because you're Indian and I understand the culture, but you should always go after what you want in your life, in your dream. There is an Indian singer in the UK that I saw live at the Bollywood theatre performance in London. Navin Kundra. He's had 4 number 1 hits, I think, in India. But he is British born, but Indian. But he's, Navin Kundra, he literally does singing for a living professionally all the time. That's what he gets paid for. And there are some Indian actors. I think I've got one on my Facebook list. friends list, but you know what I mean? You should always live what you want to live, not because of the amount of money you can get, but because it truly feels impactful to your heart and it truly makes a difference to you and you come alive. This is what I'm all about. As the hoodie says that I created, be bold, be authentic, be you. It's all about what you want. I mean, you can still love and respect your parents without living their life. A lot of Indian culture is about living your parents' life, what your parents want you to do, the job they want you to get, taking care of them financially. It's like you owe them something because they gave birth to you. When someone chooses to have children, that's their job, is to look after the children. It's not like an extra thing that you have to pay back for the rest of your life. It's like something they chose to do for themselves. They chose to have children because they wanted children, right? You don't have to owe them anything for the rest of your life. Oh, you gave birth to me, so I owe you my whole life now. It's not healthy. Do you know what I mean? So, but I do understand it's traditional Indian culture, but it's not actually healthy. It's very codependent, actually. It's basically your parents' happiness relies on you doing what they want you to do. A lot of the community as well in India is like that as well. I'm not saying it's all like that, but a lot of it is. But if you want to be an actor, you should go for your dreams. Even if you get this job, you should still do that on the side if you can get some work as well. Because you know there's I don't know if you know a guy called Les Brown. He's a famous entrepreneur, and he says that the richest place is the graveyard because that's where all the dreams die with the people inside of them, inside their soul. They die because they didn't carry out their own dreams, because they were too busy listening to what other people wanted, listening to what other people told them they need to do and should do. They didn't listen to themselves. So when they look back on their deathbed, when they've not got their parents usually and relatives anymore, a lot of them, because they're younger and the parents and relatives of like, you know, no longer here anyway, they look back and they're like, look back with regret. So I'm a good dancer. I will soon join theatre. Oh, I love dancing as well. I've got a freestyle bronze qualification, dance qualification, highly commended. I got that a number of years ago, but I didn't go up anymore. But yeah, I had to do a dance exam, 2 dancers in front of a panel of judges. It's a bit like the X Factor, but for dancing. I think it was 4 judges at the time, and I had to do 2 songs. But yeah, I got a certificate and I got highly commended, so I was so happy about that. I love dancing a lot, so it's really important. So yeah, but you should definitely follow your dreams because you want to make sure that you feel fulfilled and satisfied and happy in your life and what you want to do. Because if you just live the life of your parents and other people, you're not going to make yourself happy. You're just going to be like obligated to them. And unless you do something you really enjoy and they happen to want you to do that and you really love it. But I know in a lot of Indian culture, for example, you follow what your parents want. It's a really bad system. It's like the parents have the children who then live out their dream, and then, you know, of being what traditional doctor or engineer, you know, these are the type of things, lawyer or whatever, isn't it? And then, you know, and then they have children and they're like, oh, you've got to be this. And it just goes in a loop. Like, it's a cycle. It's actually an unhealthy cycle. People should be free to make their own decisions and their own choices in life and have autonomy. Otherwise, it is a codependent relationship where another person's happiness is solely entirely reliant on what another person does. That's not healthy. You know, your parents should be happy for you no matter what you do. Because it's really important. I subscribe to your channel. Oh, thank you. I need a person like you. Oh, thank you so much. Bless you. I appreciate that. Lots of love to you. In my life. Thank you. Yeah, it's important, I think, to have like people we go to who we find value in. Like, I have obviously coaches and mentors as well. Well, particularly I have one in business and one in dating and relationships. So I think it's really important to have someone who you resonate with and can relate to. But it is important to live our dreams. Like, I love my parents dearly. a lot. They watch this channel. Well, particularly my dad does. He's a secret subscriber. I caught him subscribed once. And I love them dearly, my parents, but I don't live the life that they wish me to lead. Because if I did, I wouldn't do this channel. This channel has had over 984,000 views. It's on target for 1 million views. And so if I'd listened to my parents, I wouldn't be doing this channel. I wouldn't have almost got 1 million views. And I wouldn't be speaking to you right now, because my parents are very conservative. I'm not. They're very introverted. I'm not. They like peace and quiet. I'm extroverted, like noise and excitement. They like the quiet life, the private life. I like the public life. I like helping people publicly. I'm not afraid to be who I am. I'm not afraid to show myself to the world. I don't, yes, I keep some friends' secrets, obviously, but I don't have loads of secrets. I'm being authentic. You're my mentor from today, and also you my motivation. Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you, thank you. So this guy called Warren, he keeps referring to me as mentor. So I do actually offer coaching sessions as a service as well, if you need more like personal service. That's like paid for service, but I do loads of different topics on this channel. I cover dating, relationships, self-love, confidence, and self-care. They're the type of thing I mostly cover in regards to asexuality, but it's relevant to nearly everyone pretty much. But I'm asexual and sexual orientation, but I cover those different topics. But anything's really relatable to whatever sexual orientation you are, because they're transferable skills, if you like, transferable qualities, transferable knowledge, transferable wisdom. Like when you go to a job, you can take those transferable skills to another job. So it's that type of thing, But I like being asexual. A lot of people don't know about it. It means I'm not sexually attracted to anyone, but I am attracted to guys romantically and aesthetically. Some guys, not every guy. And I have a lot of other attractions, but just not sexual attraction. But I like being asexual. I really enjoy it. It's not by choice. I was born asexual, didn't realize it's a sexual orientation, but I like being asexual. I enjoy being different. I was always different before I discovered I'm asexual. And I like standing out from the crowd. I don't want to be what everyone else wants me to be. I wish I could marry you or my future wife like you. Oh, bless you. I don't actually want to get married because I like to be different. I like to live a very non-traditional, unconventional life, including in relationships. But I really appreciate your kind comments about me. So yeah, I don't like sex, I don't like marriage, don't like kids, and I prefer to live separately in a relationship, which is very opposite to nearly the whole of society, including my own background culture. Do you know what I mean? My parents have been married, I think it's 52 years now. They've been married a long time, and they're a bit like a traditional Indian couple, actually, which is quite interesting because I'm nothing like them. So I'm very different to Indian culture, even though I like Indian guys. And I do like Bollywood events. You'll see some videos on my channel where I've gone to some Bollywood parties. I love it. And I love Bollywood music. But yeah, my parents are very different. They're very conservative. They're very, very introverted, quiet, conservative. You think we were completely different people. Like, like you wouldn't think I was born from them, if you know what I mean, because we're so opposite to each other. I can be with you without sex whole life. Oh, bless you. That's very sweet. But yeah, you'd want sex with other people, and I'm monogamous. Do you know what I mean? I don't, although I don't have sex, I don't want a guy who's having sex with other women. So I need to find someone who likes to be with me without sex, but doesn't need sex with other women, and doesn't watch porn either, because I don't like that. Personally, I know some people watch porn, that's up to them, but I just personally don't like it. I feel it's cheating in a relationship, to be honest. I think if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't go around looking at that. That's my personal opinion. It's not everyone's. Some asexuals do watch porn, even though they're asexual. So for various reasons, but I've never watched it. I have seen stuff in my feed, or some people put stuff in my inbox, which I wish they wouldn't, because they think because I say the word asexual that it means I'm sexual, but it's actually absence of sexual attraction. So I can be without porn, oh bless you. But yeah, I don't want marriage either, and I like to live separately. So when you're in India, and I like the UK, I like Indian guys, but I love my country so much. And yeah. And I like living on my own as well. I really enjoy it. I've just moved into a place on my own. It's a single tenancy. So in the UK, they have tenancies where once you sign a contract for single tenancy, you can't have someone move in. You know, there's specific regulations about that. But I love living on my own anyway. You know, even in a relationship, I still like, ideally, I like a living apart together relationship, which is, you can get transferred to the UK. Well, I don't know you, so I couldn't say whether you'd be suitable for me or not, because I honestly don't know you. Do you know what I mean? So I have to get to know a guy a long time before I would make such a decision to be in a relationship with him or not. You know what I mean? Because just because you like a person or like something about them doesn't mean to say they're compatible with you. And that's something, you know what I mean? So, I don't like beards, for example. A lot of Indian guys have beards. I hate beards. I can't stand them. I'm beard repulsed. But for anyone who's got beard, it's fine if you just like, you know, like the people I'm just like mates with, it doesn't matter because I don't want to kiss them. In terms of relationship, I don't like facial hair. And I know a lot of Indian guys, for example, they're very proud of their beards. They love it. It's like a very, very big part of them. And it's good if they like that, you know. They just need to find a girl who really appreciates that, you know, who really loves a beard. And I like being on this channel, so whatever guy ends up being with me, if I ever get into a relationship, then he would need to be okay with being on social media with me, which some guys are fine and other guys don't like that. And it's like, well, that's the way I am. I'm a public girl. I won't hide my guy, and I just like to be able to be proud to, you know, shoot some videos with him in it as well, for example. So, yeah. So, yes, I am very unconventional girl, but I like it. I like being unconventional. I'm up till late, you know. So this is like past midnight in the UK. So a lot of the time I'm up really early and go to sleep late. So I don't have facial hair. I shave regularly. Oh, that's very nice to know. I'm smiling now because I really like Indian guys with no facial hair. You should read my Diary Confessions book. I talk about Indian guys in this book, actually, because obviously the book, were you here when I read out the blurb, is the fact that I've been looking for my Indian soulmate since 2014, which is like this. So this is Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Asexualise. And this is my merch that I've just opened, like my hoodie, my own hoodie. Be bold, be authentic, be you. So I don't know how, when you actually came here, but what's the name of the book? The book is literally called Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, 78 Life Lessons to Asexualise is the subtitle on Amazon. It's reduced at the moment. It's literally reduced because it's Cyber Monday week deals. So this whole week, so obviously Cyber Monday, further back this week, it's a whole week of deals that I put. This is my bestseller. This book only came out this year, published this year in April, and it became an Amazon bestseller, and it was a #1 hot new release as well when it came out in April. So I've reduced this one because this is the most current book for people to get a copy, but it's in, this is a paperback version, but it comes in a Kindle ebook format, including in India as well, Amazon, and it also comes in hardcover as well. So yeah, I'll buy it soon. What's the name of? Yes, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon India, including my other books as well. This is my Asexual Perspectives book. This was published in 2017. So this one's like an older general book about asexuality. This one is my personal story. This is one of my personal stories about my quest to find my Indian soulmate, actually. Since 2014, I've been trying to find him. I haven't found him yet. I was with an Indian guy this year, but it didn't work out. We had different values. That's why I can't just get into a relationship quickly with an Indian guy, because we might have different values and beliefs. I was asexually attracted to the guy and he was asexually attracted to me, but we had different values and heading in different directions and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? And he had a problem with his visa as well. So, yeah. So he couldn't, he had trouble staying in this country, and he wasn't in my city. I like a guy in my city. It was long distance, so it wasn't good. So yes, you can get it on Amazon. So you just type in Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual. Let me show you on my laptop, actually. So I got my laptop behind this phone. So this is the merchandise. I was just showing, this is merchandise. So this is a hoodie I've got on, which is my own design. Be bold, be authentic, be you. But if you go in the Amazon search bar and you see Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual, there we go. So that's my book there. So this is on amazon.co.uk, but this should be on the Indian site as well. So yeah, I will buy red one first so that I can get Way to Your Heart. Okay. Let's see what happens. Right, so it's on amazon.com as well. So yeah, this is amazon.com. Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual. And then it should be in India as well, because the other book is. Oh, we're sorry, the web address. All right, okay. Amazon India. I typed in the wrong thing. Amazon India. Oh, look, this is Amazon India. What did you say? You got it? I'll see it come up in my sales then, will I? So you already know how to get it, yeah? For anyone else in India, just type in Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual. Asexual. Yeah, so I have like a dashboard that tells me where people buy books from. There we go. This is the one in India. So this is my book in India. Indian Amazon. All my books should be on here. So this is my Diary Confessions of a Hyper-Romantic Asexual book. This is my Ace Fiber Girl book with Fibromyalgia Self-Help Handbook. Got a free SSL certificate. So it's a tech book. Asexual Perspectives. That was my Twitter 1 year ago. Redundancy book. So yes. So yes, I look forward to seeing that. Be prepared, princess. Prince is on the way. We'll see what happens. Be interesting to see if you do come over here. So yes. Anyway, yeah, you can get it on Indian site. So I don't know if you can get my Diary Confessions Asexualise merch. You can get it on the Asexualise merch. Let's see if it comes up with that. Oh, it hasn't got the merch on there. But yeah. It hasn't got the merch. It might be somewhere on there. I know it's got some things on there because I have put some stuff on the Indian site. So yes. But anyway, at least you can get the book, which is really good. I think we are connected in some way. Oh, well, I can't even see your face on here, so I can't say that. So yes. But yes, people, this is my Asexualise designs on Redbubble. So remember, type in Redbubble/people/Asexualise. I'll put a link in the description when this live stream ends for the Redbubble shop. And I'll also put a link to Amazon shop. I'll put a link to my Diary Confessions book, including in the Indian site. And also my Asexualise merch, which is an amazon.co.uk and .com. I'll link to this hoodie. So yeah, so you can go grab a copy of the book and you can go get a copy of the t-shirt. Well, this is a hoodie actually, but I do t-shirts in it. So be bold, be authentic, be you is my message tonight to all of you. Please do be your authentic self. And rest is history. What did you say? I think we are connected. I'm just repeating what this guy's saying in chat to me for anyone else who's just tuned in. I think we are connected. Your great-great-grandfather once met my great-great-grandmother when India was colonized by Great Britain. And rest is history. Well, as far as I know, I don't have any Indian actual roots. So my family's all from up north in the UK. So spiritually, I think I have connection to an Indian guy. But in this life, I have no actual evidence of a connection to Indians in my heritage. So yeah, I have no, like my family's from Yorkshire area, Sheffield, Briglington, all that type of stuff. That's where I was originally born, in Nottinghamshire. So Mansfield in Nottinghamshire. So that was up north. And I live in the southwest of the UK now. I love it. I live in Exeter, which actually has got one of the best universities in the whole of the UK. And it's got tons of student accommodation. I had a really hard time trying to find a flat to move to, because the majority of accommodation in my city is student accommodation. And even around the corner from where I've moved to, they've closed down like a restaurant place, which is a Chinese place, and that's moved now, and they're building student accommodation there. So there's going to be more student, and I live next to a student accommodation. Oh, I'm not interested in talking about my birth certificate age. I couldn't care less about my birth certificate age, so I don't talk about it. I'm not interested. I got a mindset of a 21-year-old and live like a teenager, which is why I'm not suitable a lot of the time for most guys. Because I I can't even sleep in a bed next to someone, because I'm just too awake. Like, I don't get to sleep usually till 4 a.m. and then get up at midday, but it depends on my schedule. So I've got to be up earlier today now, so I'll go to sleep earlier. Hunchback of Nottingham. That's Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think you mean, not Nottingham. I've read the story. Hunchback of Notre Dame it is, not the Hunchback of Nottingham. That's funny. I need a person who's not interested in my birth certificate age. They're just interested in my soul. That's actually what I'm looking for. And a guy who likes older girls a bit as well, because I like younger guys. I'm not interested in older guys. So you have read the story. Yeah, you got it wrong. It's Hunchback of Notre Dame, not Nottingham. There's Nottingham Forest, Sherwood Forest. But yeah, if a guy's asking me, you're 30, what are you, 31? Wow, okay. You're 31 years old. That's older than I would usually most of the time be attracted to. I'm usually attracted to guys in the early to mid 20s. So my last boyfriend was 27. I was interested in a guy who's 32, long distance. That was Indian, but I don't do long distance anymore. That was years ago. Not in another country. And this time it was long distance in this country with an Indian guy, and that didn't work out either. So I need the guy to move to live near me, but not in the same place as me, basically, in the future. If I get a boyfriend, he's got to be the right character for me. Character traits are very important. Looks are great and everything, but if the guy's not got a nice character or not got suitable character traits for me, then he's not going to be any good, is he? But you look like 26. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, the guy who was 32, he looked like younger than he was, but he was actually very immature for 32. I had a 21-year-old Indian friend at the time, which was far more mature than the 32-year-old Indian guy who was interested in me romantically. My friend at the time, who was 21, he was far more mature, very responsible, and did really good work for people. Was on a mission, which is important. I think it's important to find someone with really good character traits. That's the most important thing, is honesty and kindness and empathy, and someone I feel safe with, Even if they're really good looking, it doesn't mean to say you're going to feel that with them. Do you know what I mean? Compatibility is a huge issue with loads of relationships. Because I'm vegetarian, good diet and good sleep. Oh, right, okay, well, I'm not vegetarian, and I don't sleep at normal times either. But it's good that you have a good diet and you're good at sleep, but I don't personally sleep at normal times. That's another reason why I couldn't live with someone. And I can't sleep next to someone either, usually, because I can't get any sleep. The most I can sleep is about 2 hours next to someone, and that's pushing it. And that's not sustainable, obviously. So some people are like, why don't you like living with a person? You look like princess to me. Thanks. I'm actually a Disney princess. I go to Disneyland Paris. I've been to Disneyland Paris this year and last year as well. So yeah, I like Disney stuff. But yeah, I can't usually sleep next to someone in the same bed. I usually like my own space in bed, and I'm very like, I'm up late. Do you know what I mean? I live in a very unconventional life. Like, I'm streaming this now and it's nearly 1 a.m. in the morning. In fact, it's probably over that now, but without moving my phone down, I probably can't see. Oh yeah, it's 5 to 1 a.m. 5 minutes to 1 a.m. So I like living on my own terms and conditions of life. Like most people like, oh, get up really early. There's nothing wrong with getting up early. If people are like that and happy with that, that's good. But I am usually what happened once I saw Barbie doll. You look like her. I look like a Barbie doll. Oh, this is like, yeah. Someone asked me the other day on a live stream, is this a wig? It's like, no, it's my actual hair. Thanks very much. I need another brush now. But it goes wavy when it's had rain on it. So yeah, it's like, it's my own hair. I've never dyed it in my life. My fringe is a little bit like all over the place because it has a mind of its own. But yeah, actually, I think you're the second person who said I look like a Barbie doll. Barbie's really pretty, I think. If I'm not into women, but so I hear. God really took time to make you. Yes, he did actually. He took time and he gave me the mission of helping asexuals and writing books. So writing books is my ultimate life purpose, and helping asexuals is my second life purpose. So my mission is to get asexuality recognised as an official sexual orientation throughout the globe in its own right, so no asexual has to live in fear of ridicule ever again. And that's a mission given me spiritually by God and the universe, I believe. So yeah, I've been on spiritual podcasts as well. I've been on quite a lot of media stuff. And Jeremy Vine show. I've been on BBC Radio. I've been on radio stations in the United States as well. Lifeology Radio that had over 3 million listeners just for my episode, because it's got over 3 million listeners per episode. And then I was on Dr. Al's show this year. So he's big in America. You have perfect teeth, nose, eyes, hair, everything perfect. If I kiss you ever, I would kiss you whole day. Well, it's nice to be chatted up by an Indian guy in chat on a live stream. It's very interesting and nice. Thank you. But I'm not perfect. Definitely not perfect. I have crooked teeth, but I like my teeth crooked. I don't want to straighten them. I see advert recently on YouTube and it's like, have straight teeth. And I'm like, why? Straight teeth are so boring. If you have straight teeth, it's fine. But I would be, I like my crooked teeth. I like being different because I have crooked teeth. I don't want to change them for straight teeth because that would be boring to me because I'm not used to straight teeth. I'm used to crooked teeth and things like being different. So yeah, that would bore me. I'm like, how boring. You just all want to make everyone like a robot having straight teeth. Do you know what I mean? Like, whoever made up that rule, you've got to have straight teeth. And then that's perfect. It's like, no, I'm perfect the way I am, perfectly imperfect. I'm definitely perfectly imperfect, which is great. But I do like kissing a lot. I can't say I don't like kissing, but I have missions to fulfill as well, such as this channel and my books. So yeah, I'm a hyper romantic and hyper kisser asexual, as it happens. Hence why I'm hyper romantic asexual. But yeah, I love kissing. I better not get into the topic of kissing. People are like, why do you like kissing? Because a lot of asexuals, they don't like kissing. They don't like a peck on the cheek. They're like, oh, why do you want to exchange salivas? Like, why do you want to do that? It's like, because I like making love with the tongue. I find the tongue very exciting and thrilling. And I'm not interested in sex. And I don't mind salivas mixing with someone, if I'm in a serious committed relationship, or, you know what I mean? Or if I'm attracted to the person. I just think it's great. If see through my eyes, you are like angel who've fallen from heaven. That's why I'm falling for you. if you see through my eyes. Oh, thank you. Well, I have to say it's nice being chatted up in a live stream. It's very interesting. I'm sure it's interesting for all the viewers out there as well. I'm pretty crazy over Indian guys. I have no idea why. Spiritually, I know that I feel connected to Indian guys for some reason since 2014. Spiritually, I think I was with an Indian guy in a past life. That's why, if you must know. I got loads of videos about why I like Indian guys. Why are you so beautiful? Because I'm my natural self. That's why. I'm very natural. I don't wear makeup usually. I haven't worn makeup, I think, for over a year now at all. So I believe in natural beauty. I believe in like being yourself, and I don't believe in like wearing fake tan. I think makeup's fine in moderation, like a little bit on the eyelid sometimes. I used to wear that, but then I actually have a lot of skin issues, so I got a sty on my eyelids, so I had to stop wearing makeup anyway, any makeup whatsoever. I only used to wear a little bit occasionally, and so I had to stop it. It was like a sty, and I had a sty under the eyelid, under the bottom of the eye, and then I had like one on top as like a cyst, so I had to stop. I couldn't wear any makeup because it was caused more problems. Hey, I'm liking that natural is best. Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you. Yes, natural is really best. Thank you. It's so important because all over social media, people see people like having the most what society would see as a perfect life, and, wearing all this makeup. And actually, makeup makes the skin a lot older, a lot quicker, because you're clogging up the pores with something that isn't natural. So a lot of the time, I mean, there are exceptions, that like there are people who've got very, very bad skin conditions that feel they need to have makeup to actually cover the bad skin condition to have self-esteem and self-confidence. And I kind of understand they've got some sort of like really difficult, debilitating skin condition. But in the main, most people just use makeup to cover up their face because they feel they can't be seen for who they are in public, They feel that they can't be themselves because society won't accept them, people won't find them attractive. And there's so many women I hear that go, oh, I can't go out without my face on. I'm like, you've got your face. What are you talking about? And it's all because like people don't believe that they can be themselves. They think they have to be have to be something they're not and live up to other people's expectations. I don't care what people think. I actually, if a guy tells me to wear makeup, then he's not the right guy for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not interested. What are you saying now? This is a very interesting conversation. The Indian guy says again, yes, you were my wife in past life, but love was incomplete due to cruel king who came in between us. Okay, this is a very interesting story. You are naturally beautiful. Yes, not confident enough. True, says Kelly. Yeah, it's very interesting. This Indian guy's telling me a whole backstory about me and him that I've never heard of before. But anyway, it's very interesting because I like writing. And yeah, people aren't confident enough. And the reason they're not confident enough is because they're kind of doing a self-fulfilling prophecy thing, where they're listening to society and they're thinking, okay, I can't be myself because society's not going to accept me unless I look this way or say this or do that or act this way or be this way. So I won't be myself. I'll just conform to what society wants. And then the more people that do that, the more people feel they have to conform and be something they're not. And it gets to be a vicious cycle. So it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. A self-fulfilling prophecy is basic when you are taking action, saying words and doing things that's making something happen. And if you are literally living the life that other people want you to live, and you're doing the stereotypical thing, then the other person that's not got high self-esteem and confidence in their own right, they will see that and they're like, oh, I have to do that, I have to be that. And then another person sees that, and everyone just piles basically and keeps doing, what society wants, or they think society wants. And so therefore it goes around in a cycle and people don't break it. I like to break cycles. I always take me as I am, if not do one. I like that, Kelly. I think that's good. Yes, I think that's really good to hear that. Yeah, if people don't accept you for who you are, then they can go from your life. That's very important because you only want people in your life that want to be there. You only want people in life, in your life, that want to lift you up and support you and make you feel good. Like, what's the point in being around people that just put you down and make you feel bad? It's not good. Where in the UK am I from? I'm from Exeter in Devon in the UK. Oh, you're from Manchester in the UK, I take it, because there's an Exeter in America as well, apparently. There's quite a lot of places in the UK that's replicated in America with the names. So some people are like, oh, I had someone on my YouTube saying, oh, I'm from Exeter too. Where's that? And I said, it's not Exeter, USA, it's Exeter, UK. It's the UK. Oh, it's nice to see someone else from the UK. It's great. Yeah, Manchester's really hard to get to from Exeter. So going off on a tangent, I went years ago I used to be a soap addict. I don't watch TV anymore, but I used to be a soap addict. And I used to watch a soap called Coronation Street, which is really, really popular in the UK, in case you didn't know. And although my parents have stopped watching it, and they have Granada Studios, or they did have Granada Studios, where Coronation Street was filmed in Manchester. So I went to Manchester to go around the studios, but I couldn't go there and back in a day because by the time my train would have got in, it would be 2 hours and then I would have to come back again. So I had to stay in a hotel in Manchester. And it was really bad. I haven't told this story, I don't think, before. So I was with an ex-boyfriend at the time. It's my first long-term ex. And we went there and it was like, oh my God, the studios are really good. But the actual hotel, it was really bad. It's meant to be a 2-star hotel. And the door looked like it had been crowbarred. There was like a light, like a shaving light over the sink that was hanging off. The door wasn't safe because, it looked like it had been crowbarred before. The bed was collapsing and there was no toilet. It wasn't an ensuite. I had to go out in the corridor and the toilet was disgusting because it was shared by lots of biker-looking guys. And the door was open at the back all the time. It was a fire exit door, but it was open so anyone could come up like the fire exit and just walk in randomly. I was so scared there. It was so unsafe. But I'd already paid for the hotel and we arrived there later on, like the day before we went there, and it was like, oh my God. And it was just awful. It was such an awful place. I felt really unsafe there. I felt like I was in the middle of, I don't know, a gangster place or something. Well, like the heavy, rough people. It was horrible. There was a Birmingham. There's Birmingham. Oh, in America. Manchester is rough. You would have complained. I mean, the whole hotel was like that, though. The whole hotel. It was just like really rough hotel. I didn't know it was rough in Manchester at that time. I just thought, oh, it's a 2-star hotel, and I got there and I'm like, this is dreadful. I mean, it was so unsafe. I hated it. I really did. I liked the Granada Studio. I was happy to go and have that experience because I got to go on one of these rides where it's like a sky ride where you it's a bit like a theme park ride to Molten Towers, and you're in like these ships, not ships, what's it called? They look a bit like rocket ships, but they are like flying around. It's like an aeroplane. And you put your feet in it and you end up going upright like that. And so you're going around the monorail, but you're upside down looking at it all. Well, that's what used to be there. So that was really cool. But yeah, the actual hotel is like horrible. I'm like, I never forget it because it's that bad. But there's actually some asexual Indian guys. Sorry, not asexual Indian guys. There's some Indian guys that live in the UK in Manchester, but they're not asexual. But they've contacted me before on dating sites and dating apps. And they're like, oh, I'd be interested in you. But I'm like, I can't even get to Manchester and back in a day. Like, it wouldn't be feasible for me to go up there. So unless you've got a car that can keep coming down here to see me, it's not a good idea. I prefer to have someone near where I live now. But it's not always possible when you're asexual because, do you know what I mean? You sometimes have to travel further because you're not necessarily going to get someone compatible in your own city. Having said that, my city's so big. There's a lot of Indian guys actually in my city. So, but a lot of them are heterosexual, highly heterosexual. A lot of them are studying, then going back to their own country. So, they should go to you. Yeah. Oh, the Indian guy says, I can do work from home. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people in the UK that's working from home now. So it's kind of good because you can create your own schedule and have your own life as well. I work from home with my book writing and t-shirt and merch designs and stuff like that. But I work very backwards to other people. I like more alive at night, and I'm not very good in the mornings. I'm very out of it in the mornings. Like, oh my God, do I have to get up? But I had to. Like this morning, I went to a tech meeting. So Tech Exeter, it was a meet up rather than a meeting, if you know what I mean. But it's a meeting of like-minded people. So I can't actually code, but I can build websites. But I can't code, so I build my own websites. I redid sandrabellamy.com site this year, which I'm very proud of actually. And I use tech in my business, but I'm really interested in tech, so I went to chat to people about tech stuff. It's really good. Kelly, especially after COVID. Yeah, especially after COVID, a lot of people were working from home. I can do work from home for you. I don't employ anyone. I just have me. Thanks. I don't have the budget to pay other people to work for me either. I get approached by Indian guys constantly asking me, oh, I can do this for you. I can do that for you. I'm like, no, thank you. So I don't have anyone working for me but me. I don't make a ton of money because I help asexuals a lot for free on this channel, you know? So, but I love what I do, so I don't do it for the money. I love what I do. So good for you, says Kelly. Thank you. I get loads of guys coming on my YouTube going, your YouTube's not doing very well. And I'm like, my YouTube's doing really well, thank you. It's nearly close to 1 million views. And I look at their channel, if they've got one, and I've got actually analytics that can analyze other people's channels. And it's like, you're doing much worse than me, mate. You're like your views are like really down. Do you know what I mean? Like I had the guy, like I constantly get them from India, constantly in my inbox, and I just block them. And they come on this channel, give me the same spiel I hear from everyone. It's like, I'm not going to sit here SEOing every single shorts video I do. I would just not have any time to make videos. So I'm all about putting content out, a lot of content for my viewers on this channel. I'm not on about the perfect thumbnail, the perfect SEO. I put out so many videos constantly. I usually do between 3 and 5 shorts videos a day on this channel, right? And I don't worry about SEO. I worry, you know, I put the title that I think will resonate with people the most, the content people I think will like. I just like be raw, real, authentic, my asexual life, and share it with the world and all the different stuff, you know. And it's good to promote. Yeah, so I have social media auto posting tools. So basically, all the content I create from here then goes out across my different social media channels. But something that really annoys me, I get Indian guys and they go, oh, I've been watching your channel, I've watched every video. I'm thinking, if you watched every video, you take over a year. Do you realize how many videos I've got on this channel? It's just lie. I don't want a liar. I'll never be with a liar. So if a guy says I watched all your videos, I'm like, you're just a liar, and I don't work with liars. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And I had one guy approach me. This is a few months ago. And he said he was a YouTube specialist, right? He can't even spell YouTube in his post. He didn't even spell the word YouTube right. And his website didn't even work properly. I told him, because I can build my own websites, I just can't code. I know how they work. His website wasn't even working. He goes, oh yeah, that's an error that I need to take care of soon. I'm like, you can't even practice what you preach. And one of them recently, yeah, they said, oh, because I use a tool for my YouTube channel called TubeBuddy. And a lot of the guys that come to me, they use Video IQ. Well, they measure different metrics in different ways, because they'll tell me, oh, this isn't good SEO. And I'm like, well, this is not what it says on my channel, you know? And I'm not like, so I don't need I don't need the perfect SEO on this channel. I need to put content out, because that is what I'm about. You know, if I was doing perfect SEO on everything, it would take me hours and days. And no, I don't want to employ someone to do that for me. I just want to plow my time, energy, and effort and my money into actually writing my books, my asexual books, and being on this channel and my websites, you know. I meant I can do work from home of my current job, and I've happily with you forever. All right. Okay. Kelly, Alleluia. Oh, ha ha ha. You said. I thought you said Alleluia. You meant you can do work from home. I can live happily with you forever, but I don't want to live with anyone. I just said. Kelly, my son does his own promotion of his business. Ah, yeah, it's really good. So I use he makes TikToks. Ah, right. Yeah, I haven't gone on TikTok because I love YouTube so much. I'm really enthusiastic about YouTube and I love it. I love being here. It's like my home. So I think whatever works for you and for him obviously is so important. So people try and diversify. I am on other platforms. Facebook's my other second like platform I use a lot. I've got run 6 asexual groups on Facebook. That's a lot to take care of. But YouTube is where it's at for me. YouTube, I know I can do big things on YouTube and I love it. TikTok is banned in India. Yes, I read that recently actually, and I didn't realise TikTok's banned in India, and that's why they brought shorts out. That's one of the reasons they brought shorts out on YouTube. I just read that this week. So interesting you say that. So I'm like, oh, that's why I get, because I get a lot of Indians watching my channel. They're in the top 3 usually of viewers. I usually get people from USA, UK, and India. They're my top 3 countries I get viewers from. So I did not know that. Yeah. Yeah, I only found that out this week. I didn't know that either. And I'm reading, I'm like, that's interesting. That's probably why I've got a lot of Indians following me. Plus, they know I like Indian guys. I'm quite very verbal about the fact I like Indian guys a lot and Bollywood's events and stuff like that. I don't like keep it secret. Some people think I'm a bit crazy. I'm like, I am crazy where Indian guys are concerned. I don't know why. It's just like in me. Because we have conflict with China. Ah, okay. It's very interesting. Yeah, so I thought Kelly, my husband is Iraqi, and in Iraqi they banned some games. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? All the censorship. They should be censoring the right stuff, not the wrong stuff, if you know what I mean. I mean, they should be censoring the wrong stuff, not the right stuff. I'm getting a little bit sleepy now. I have had a long day with doing stuff in my flat because I've just moved and it's a nightmare. So I do get more tired at the moment. So I apologise. I said it the wrong way around. I meant they should ban things like a lot of the internet, for example, still has porn and sexual stuff going on, right? But yeah, they'll ban other stuff. Years ago, this channel actually got deleted overnight, just like that, because it's got some sexual content, but it's educational. And this channel got deleted. And when X was called Twitter, my followers on Twitter, they campaigned overnight with me for 24 hours to get this channel back. And they got it back, but 2 of my other channels were deleted at the same time, just overnight without warning. And so it took me 2 months to get all the channels, 3 channels back to get everything reinstated, because you have to have all your channels back to be reinstated. Although I was still logged in on mobile, they tried to log me out, YouTube did, but I still love YouTube. So despite the fact I had my account deleted here originally a few years ago now, I still love YouTube because I believe that's where my people are and I love the community I've built here. I feel very comfortable. You are a good person and good heart. That's why Indians like you and love you. Oh, thank you. Kelly says, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's really strange. It's hard to describe, but when I go to Bollywood parties, I feel like I'm meant to be around Indian people. I feel it's like my family from years ago that I'm very familiar. It's very strange because I believe in past lives, which some people don't believe in past lives. I believe in past lives and I believe I've been here before. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Do you know what I mean? I believe I've been in existence in my soul in a past life. Reincarnation, I believe in that. Which is getting like deep into the night stuff. Some people don't believe in that. It's fine if you don't believe in it. Some people, I think, some people don't believe they've been here before, but I believe I've been here before. I used to think my parents thought they'd been here before, but I only learned recently they don't believe that. My mum's very psychic, actually. So yeah, I thought my mum thought that about herself, but she doesn't. I'm like, I've been here before. I'm like, I know I've been here before. I've always been able to tell. Yes, you were my wife in past life. I don't know about that. But that's what my boyfriend this year said to me. Not my boyfriend anymore, but my ex said that to me. He said like he thought I was his wife in a past life, but that didn't work out, and I think he was making it up. Just to like say something to please me, which I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in a guy saying something just to please me. I'm interested in reality and honesty, not some guy just making some story up to please me, because in the end it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, if you're making a story up just to please me, it's not going to work because I'm not interested. I'm interested in authentic guys, not guys who make up stuff. Do you know what I mean? You can say a story all you like, but it's just a story at the end of the day. But you know, like Indian people are very familiar to me. Like when I go to Bollywood parties, like I said, I feel like I just fit in there with women and guys. Although I'm sorry, I was flirting with you. So, yeah, so when I'm at Bollywood parties, even with Indian women, I get on well with Indian women. They're really nice to me actually at Bollywood parties. They usually say they like the way I dance or the way I dress. And I had an Indian girl dancing with me last time I went to a Bollywood party. She was dancing with me at the end for quite a long time. I couldn't work out whether she was just being friendly or if she fancied women. I couldn't work it out. I get that sometimes, like because she was shaking her top part. And I know some girls just like to do that for freedom, which is great, but I wasn't sure because she was shaking it in my direction. And I'm like, is this a lesbian, a bisexual girl, or is it just the fact that she is just having a nice time being herself with me? You know what I mean? I never know because I'm not interested in women. So I never know how to read women because I have had lesbians attracted to me before. I've had a lesbian more than one occasion, I think it is. And it was really funny. When I was in a nightclub once, I was with two guys. Well, actually, one was a trans person. They were assigned male at birth, but they identified as trans. And I think when I first met them, they identified as male. So I was friends with them for quite some time. We don't speak anymore. We've moved on with our lives. But actually, there was another guy I was with, an actual guy I was with at the time. And then I think they ended up identifying as trans as well. But they were Indian, but I was dancing with both of them. And then this woman came up and I thought she was going to say something to them, but she didn't. She was trying to chat me up. And she said something to me, which is like a 30 or I'm attracted to you type comment. And she just went off. And I thought it was hilarious because most people would think that the girl would have gone to one of the other people. But she came to me and ignored the other people. I thought it was really funny. I've also, because I'm asexual, I've had an asexual lesbian homoromantic person, if you like, ask me out in front of a whole group years ago. She said that she really wants to like date me, and I'm like, I'm only into guys. I've actually had a lesbian in real life in one of my old jobs as well invite me on a date, and she was an older woman, and I just wasn't interested. There's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. I have a friend from school and she's a lesbian and she's married to a woman, but I'm not interested in women like that. But truth is, you're beautiful like angel with good heart and cute smile. This is true. Thank you. Yeah, Indian guys do seem to like me because I've got kind of good pure heart as well. So yeah, so it's very interesting when you have experiences and you feel something's familiar. And I think we need to lean into that sometimes, you know. But I get really welcomed when I go to Indian Bollywood parties. Like it's really interesting because I go to them via the Asian Society or Indian Society in the UK, in my city. And I saw the event manager, like from the university, who's come connected to on Instagram. And he like I said hello to him in the street. That's the first time that I've ever said hello to him in the street. I've seen him at Bollywood parties, but it's really funny because one Bollywood party I went to, he was there with his friends, and one of his friends got me to dance with him and all his friends. So I was in like a circle of them dancing around, which is really nice. And they were trying to get him to talk to me, and he was acting all shy. So I don't know why they were trying to get. I think they were trying to get him to dance with me rather than talk to me. But it was like he was really shy. But I saw him in the street with his friend the other day, and I said hi, and he said hello to me. So I was quite happy about that because I thought it was nice. He's got a beard. I'm not really attracted to Indian guys with beards, but he seems a really nice person. And he usually, even though I'm not actually at the university, he usually he's put me in the group, which gives all the university like events that come up. So it's really nice. He really treats me like a member of the uni family, which is so sweet of him. And it's got quite a large population of Indian people in my city, just that, usually a lot of them are just here for study and then they go back to their own country, which is no good for me. I found that a lot when I was on dating sites, dating apps. A lot of them, they say they're looking for a serious relationship, but actually they're not, because they're just here for study. So they can't have a serious relationship. You know what I mean? If they're going to go back to their own country in a few years or a year or whatever. So I think it's very important, if you are dating or on an app, if you're watching this, that if someone says, oh, they're looking for a serious relationship and they're on an app, but they're studying, I think it's very important to ask them, okay, so what happens when your study ends? Like, what's your goal for that? Like, are you going back to your own country, or are you staying here, and see what they say? And like, when does your course finish? Because a lot of Indian guys, for example, they find it really difficult to get a visa to stay in the UK. That's what happened to my ex this year. That's one of the we had different values anyway, so we weren't compatible in the end. But he had problems staying here because of visa issues, and then he was doing dodgy stuff that I'm not going to reveal because that's his own personal business. But I don't really want to be associated with people doing dodgy stuff. Do you know what I mean? The Indian guy says, I am very happy that I found you. I believe in the quote that your vibe attracts your tribe. Oh, you believe in the quote that your vibe attracts your tribe. That's how I found you. Love, see you again. I'm going for you're going for a morning jog. Bye, keep smiling, beautiful. Oh, right, have a nice jog. Oh yeah, it's morning in India, isn't it? It's really funny because what happens is I'm usually awake still when Indian guys get up in the morning. So I've had Indian guy friends online, or romantic interests online, right? And I've been up doing work, then they've gone to sleep. Then like 6 hours later or whatever, or 6 a.m. in the morning, their time, they're literally getting up and they're talking to me again. It's like, I haven't even been to sleep. They're like, oh, how was your day? And I'm like, I haven't even been to sleep yet. I'm still on the same day. Like, well, I'm not in the same day time zone, but I'm still like in my day, if you know what I mean, or in my night of the day. So yeah, it's very interesting. So I've literally gone and done loads of work while they're asleep and still doing work when they wake up, and then I go to sleep. So I'm on a very different time schedule to them. But I think it's important to do what works for you. Like, I know in society, a lot of people are like, oh, get up early, get up at 4. I'm like, I'm actually going to sleep at 4. But for this channel, it's great because a lot of my people that do watch this channel are in America. And so I'm like on American time, if you know what I mean. I'm on Indian time, really, as well. So I kind of like suits the people that I mostly see and serve. But obviously there's less people in the UK that can see me unless they're awake at this time of night. But it's nice that there's someone in chat that's still awake at this time of night. But I am going to have to get some sleep because my best friend's coming to help me with some stuff today now. So I got a new shoe cabinet for my hallway, as it were, to put my shoes in that are currently in boxes all over the place. So I actually got, I will tell you, I got this item for free because it was meant to be delivered on the 2nd. It wasn't delivered. And I got told it wasn't going to be delivered because there was a problem with the label. And to cut a long story short, I was messed around for a few days and the courier told me it's not going to be delivered. I got a razor problem with Amazon. And then it turned up today, the item. I'd already refunded me, and Amazon said I could actually keep the item and keep the refund as well. So actually, I'm better off that the courier completely screwed up. But it was a bit stressful because I was staying in all day for it and never turned up, even though it said it was on its way, and it even said they'd attempted to deliver it on the 2nd, which they didn't actually do. But I found out today there was a problem, and that was the label had worn off, so they had to relabel it. So it's taken a few days to get it, but I'm glad I've got it. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know if it's damaged inside, but they're giving me for free now anyway, so at least I'll have something to put my shoes in, providing it's all made up correctly, which takes ages. It says like it takes 2 hours, but it'll probably take a lot longer. But yes, before I go, don't forget to get a copy of Diary Confessions of Our Hyperromantic Asexual 78 Life Lessons to Ace Your Life. So go on Amazon, and all you have to do is type in Diary Confessions of a Hyperromantic Asexual, because this will take you directly to the book on your Amazon. Then it's reduced still in price to the end of this week for Cyber Monday Deals Week. So go and grab a copy of that. Asexual Perspectives. This is my other book that I published in 2017. This is Asexual Perspectives, 47 of them, including my own, all about love, life and sex. And I've got a superhero autobiographical book called Fibromyalgia Self-Help Handbook as well. These are all on Amazon. So you can type in Fibromyalgia Self-Help Handbook, you can type in Asexual Perspectives, 47 Asexual Stories, and you can type in Diary Confessions of a Hyperromantic Asexual. Don't forget to grab a hoodie as well. So grab one of these hoodies that says be bold, be authentic, be you on it. Or I've got ones that just say Asexual Life on it. I'll put the links down below to that after this video has finished. And I will say good night to you now, or good morning, or good day, wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone in chat. So thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you to the Indian guy that's been here. Thank you to the people that were here earlier. Thanks to everyone who's been watching. I really, really appreciate you a lot. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget to keep staying ace, keep being bold, keep being authentic, and keep being you. I'll see you soon next live stream. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. Take care.